in what honestly has a chance to be a real barn burner of a match, the WWE 205 Cruiserweight Championship title is going to be on the line as Neville puts the title on against Austin Aries. Both of these guys were brought in to WWE really not to be a part of this Cruiserweight show that's filmed for 205 Live on the WWE Network, but really have knocked it out of the park since joining up with the brand. Neville came back from an injury, making his return at Roadblock this year. Neville, who had a really bad injury at a NXT live show in LA, basically joined up to be commentating for the 205 live show. Once he was able to make his return, he attacked Neville and basically said that he wanted to bring the 205 Live brand to the A double level by taking the Cruiserweight Championship. And Austin Aries, I believe he had to wrestle in 2 separate matches, one of them against Tony Nese, the other one against Davari, was named the #1 contender to go on to go to WrestleMania. Honestly, in my mind, I think that this is the best match to be able to be featured on WrestleMania, to be able to show off what the 205 Live brand is. The easily are the 2 best competitors. When Neville was a part of WWE, there was times when it looked like he was going to be able to be pushed as one of the biggest stars on the show. But a lot like when Evan Bourne was on the Monday Night Raw brand. You can remember Evan Bourne was getting ready to get a real big push in 2010. He was able to beat WWE Champion Sheamus on 2 separate occasions on Raw. And then all of a sudden the Nexus angle started and Evan Bourne sort of faded back in the pack. When they wanted Neville to be a big deal, they would showcase his talents, but never really went on that full thing. I've been one of the people that have been caught up in debates on Neville. I've wondered, is he ever going to be able to take that next step, become an actual WWE champion, and be able to be credible? Everybody can remember what Rey Mysterio's championship run was after he won the World Heavyweight title, where he would go on to be beat each and every week on SmackDown by the Great Khali, or even win on the ECW pay-per-view and lost a match against Sabu. He just... They always built him up to have so much heart to be champion, but built him up that he never really had enough in the tank to be able to compete with the bigger guys. And what's the point of putting the championship on him? Easily moving Neville over, he's going to be able to show off his greater talents in the ring. Basically he made himself on the independents, being able to show off things in each and every match that you had never seen before. Austin Aries coming into this match easily is probably going to be one of the best competitors that you could give Neville. I think this is honestly going to be a really good match. In my mind, I'm picking Austin Aries to get the win here, and I think that I've been saying that they've been moving the title around so much on 205 Live, with it going on T.J. Perkins, then going to who was it to beat T.J. Perkins? Oh, it was Brian Kendrick. Brian Kendrick, of course, then lost it to All Night Long, and it sort of moved its way through there. Neville, to me, looked like a guy that could be really a focus of the championship, and Austin Aries as well. But I think that them having a series of matches that, where 205 Live in the Cruiserweight division gets to have a match on each of their pay-per-view, people will see that, maybe if 205 didn't hook you with the first few episodes, that, this is something that you need to watch each and every Wednesday. So watch for Austin Aries to get the win here and become the new 205 Cruiserweight Championship.